Not to say you can't get him to stand, because obviously I can. It's just goofy. Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
C-3PO, you got skinny?
There's a 97.6% chance I will kill you. You are not a friend.
Yeah, and you suck. There's something very familiar about all this. Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at a Star Wars Black Series figure, and it's from the upcoming Rogue One. It's K-2SO, and I'm really happy about this figure. I actually got this on a Black Friday special for $9.99. This is actually the very first time I've seen this figure on the shelf, which was really, really cool. It was the only one they had, so I definitely had to pick this guy up. I'm a sucker for a Star Wars droid, and he looks pretty cool in the trailers. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have K-2SO in the package. Very similar to what we always get with the Black Series. It's a Star Wars, the Black Series at the top, no mention of Rogue One. There is the artwork of him. That actually looks really, really cool. It says K-2SO. He is a reprogrammed Imperial droid working for the Rebels in the new movie, which is very cool. He seems very sarcastic, which I love. He is number 24 in the series. Says K-2SO, K-2SO. Very, very neat. So just kind of a close-up. Black Series, Star Wars. There he is, looking all kinds of cool. There's the artwork, K-2SO. And then it says K-2SO. Very cool. Definitely digging that. And then he's number 24. I didn't lie. There he is. Back of the package, again, the artwork kind of in set. There's a little write-up. Basically everything that we see with Black Series figures thus far. So if you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. And that pretty much does it for the packaging on this guy. Let's go ahead and get this droid out of box and see what we think. So here we have K-2SO out of the package, and I really like the detail on the guy. I like the articulation, but just like the smaller one, this guy's kind of hard to stand, and like the smaller one, it's all about the damn feet. I don't know what the deal is with this, but he's got these toes that are kind of arched up a little, I guess for like a walking pose or something, but it makes the figure goofy to pose. Or to stand, really, and he's kind of in this weird lumbering pose, which works, I guess. But yeah, I mean, see, he kind of, I mean, you got to balance it just right to get him to stand. Lots of really good details, some surprising articulation on the figure, which is very cool. And see how I got to kind of balance him right there? Yeah, that's kind of annoying, but not really surprising for such a tall and spindly character. Not to say you can't get him to stand, because obviously I can. It's just goofy. And of course, after I say I can get him to stand, he instantly falls off as I'm shutting the camera off. You little bastard. But let's go ahead and compare this guy to a few other droids. So here we have the Black Series K-2SO next to his 3 3/4 inch self, and the Walgreens exclusive C-3PO and R2-D2. And as you can tell, he's a lot taller than the original trilogy droids, which you can tell in the trailers. He's super, super tall and lanky. And yeah, I don't know, there's something about this character. I think he's going to be a lot of fun. I always like the droids in the Star Wars movies. Definitely pretty cool to see these guys. And interesting to see him next to the 3 3/4 inch version, which this is a demon to get to stand right. Lots of details. There are a lot of additional details on this one. This one does not have, as far as like paint apps go. The bulk of it is all there, but there's some more blue paint apps there. There's a little bit more paint apps in the arms, and then this one's got a lot of kind of distressed, scuffed silver paint marks all over it. And the Imperial logos on this guy are a lot more smudged than they are on this one. It's supposed to look used and dirty, and I really do like that. Now, as far as articulation goes on this guy, again, pretty surprising, really, for a droid like this. He's got a ball joint down in his body, and so he can look that way. He can look that way. He can look down pretty far. He can look about hardly at all up. That feels like there should be a ball joint in the skull, but there's not. And be careful, it's so spindly. This is something I can see kids breaking, so beware of that with children. He's got these nice little antennae back here. Beware of those as well. That's kind of a soft rubber antenna. His arms, they can move around a bit, but they're a little hampered by that plate and the shoulder bit. There is no upper arm rotation, but there is a rotation, a double rotation actually, right here at above this little joint, and then right below that little joint, which is really, really surprising. And then, of course, that hinge joint kind of just works like that. He's got a swivel at the wrist, and then the wrist is also on a hinge. Which is very, very cool. He's got a diaphragm joint, but it is very, very stiff. It doesn't look that way very well. It goes that way a little bit. Doesn't hardly go down at all, and it goes up just a hair, so very little motion in the upper body. The legs don't go up very far at all. They go back further than they go forward. They don't go out very far. There is a twist above this joint, just like the elbow there, which is nice. There's a single joint knee piece there, and it also has the twist underneath that knee joint, which is very, very cool. He does have a joint right here on his foot, and what shocked me is he's got that crazy ankle rocker pivot that we love! With this being his widest possible stance, with both feet still flat on the floor, and that amazes me on this guy. The articulation is so, it's interesting. It's very surprising, but the way he stands, he's so top heavy, and the way his feet are, I was shocked that this actually had this kind of articulation. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I love the orange around the shoulders. I think that's really cool. The scuffing on the helmet there, the little eyes, just very dead looking. All the white paint apps, the silver paint scrapes everywhere, very, very neat. And then the under kind of jaw section with all that white paint up under there, very, very cool. The Imperial logos just look really trashed. Lots of really nice detail on this guy. The little antenna on the back, the little white square. It's even got the little, I call oil logo that we see with the stormtroopers. So very, very Imperial looking. I cannot wait to see more of this character in the movie. And from the trailers at least, I think they nailed it spot on. So looking at the midsection of the figure, he's so long and lanky, and I think that adds to the coolness of the look. Again, the details on his chest and the scuff marks, his middle section there. He's got the orange, again, paint apps around his hips. Very cool. All the detail in the joints look really nice. I mean, they look like they got metallic pieces in the elbow joints. I think that is so super sick. Very cool. The little white details, his big, goofy, gorilla type arms. I mean, he looks like some kind of ape, which is really, really neat. And the upper legs there, I mean, they're pretty much just black, but very, very cool. Finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure. Again, I like the paint in the joints. I think that looks cool. It looks like there's actual metal in there. His lower leg's so spindly. The paint apps on the bottom of the feet look nice. I mean, he just got a nice worn, used look, which the Star Wars universe is supposed to have. I really do dig that. The biggest gripe I've got on him really are those feet. Like those toes just kind of come up a little bit. And if you were going to do that for like a walking pose, at least give us a little bit of toe articulation so that you could flatten them out and get a more stable stand to the toy. So is K-2SO a figure you want in your Star Wars collection? Yes. If you're a droid fan, you're going to want to get this guy. I think Rogue One looks like a lot of fun. It's going to be a great new Star Wars movie. I'm predicting, I guess we'll see come December 15th, huh? And I think the character looks fun. He looks very cynical, kind of a smartass, very aggressive. I mean, he's a reprogrammed Imperial droid, and he's going to be very different and very fun. The Black Series figure definitely way better than the 3 3/4 inch, which most of them usually are. Some surprising articulation in it. Great paint detail. The biggest gripe I've got are the feet. I wish the toes were a little bit better so you can get them in a little bit better stable pose, but as you can tell, he can do it. It's just a matter of finding the right pose, really. So there he is from the new upcoming Rogue One Star Wars story movie. It's K-2SO. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.